Dead Owl. Let me see. I'm live on YouTube. Join me on YouTube, YouTube channel, RSRV Podcast. So go to YouTube, type in RSRV Podcast, and come join me. I am live now on YouTube, RSRV Podcast. Okay? If y'all want to see this episode. Okay? Love you. Bye. Somebody just joined. I got one viewer. Hello. I'll be back in a minute. Is it podcast with an S or podcast with an S? RSRV Podcast. Yep, that's what it is. Okay, and I'm gonna let that post. 3 people, hi. Hold on. What's taking so long? Oh, well, I was live for like 30 minutes though, G. I was live for 30 whole minutes. Okay, hold on, pause. Let's put the photo on it. And then hold on so people can see. Yay! Okay, it's growing. People coming. Thank you for coming. Okay. Cool. Swaggerific. Awesome. Yay. Okay. We got it. Okay, so we're over here. Okay. Let's go. I'm going to plug it up to this charger first. I got mad chargers. It's time to use them, boo. Cool, but at least now I can film the podcast and get the audio and look at the notes and shit I took. That was the thing. I was like, how the fuck am I going? Right on. Pause. All right. So now I got to take it. No. out of here and put it in here now because I need the audio over here. And we just gonna make this my little recording studio. 1, 2, 3. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're going to film segment 1 of episode 21 of the Student of Happiness podcast. Welcome. This is my backup YouTube channel. And I'll be working out a way to get some footage on my main YouTube channel. But, let's see. How do I want to do this? There's got to be a way to... No, I guess this is the best way. This is the best way. Let me see. Pause. If I move a little closer, is that? That's a little better. That's better. I just gotta get a little closer. We gotta act intimate. Okay. Page 1. Bam. Okay, and we want in. Let's get started, guys, lest I keep you too long. I'm ready. I'm excited. I can delete all this. I don't need this shit in my phone no more. Yeah, delete. Haha. Me. Okay. Hello and welcome to this edition of the Student of Happiness podcast. This is episode 21. I am your host, comedian and tarot reader, AaronaTheVirgo. What's up, y'all? To everybody who has listened and are returning, thank you so much for coming back. For all the for all the new listeners, hey, welcome. Sit on down, have you a drink, or if you're in the gym or working out or doing something outside, yard work, physical work, and you just listening and stuff like that, I hope you stay for a while. We're going to have an excellent podcast for you today. Lots of stuff to talk about, lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff. Okay. So first and foremost, we're going to talk about, hip hop news, culture and stuff like that in segment number 1 called the Virgo Viewpoint, where I give y'all my viewpoint about what's going on in the world and my take on it. And I'm going to keep it all the way real and true and honest because I'm a Virgo and I don't know how to be anywhere else except sucker free. Okay. And then, because I care about hip hop news, I represent that culture and I don't care. Tent or like I told y'all last episode, tent or no tent, I'm a part of the Black delegation. I got something to say. So that's segment number 1. And then segment number 2 is spiritual space. Spiritual space is where I share spiritual lessons or just knowledge and different things like that I'm learning on my spiritual journey that I feel can be useful or beneficial to you in your life. Because this is the Student of Happiness podcast. So everybody that listens to the podcast, I assume, are happiness seekers. Okay? You out here just trying to live your best life and be absolutely happy, keeping the sucker free. You ain't hating on nobody, ain't trying to hurt nobody. You're just trying to do your thing and have a good time, have a good life, live long, healthy, loving, fun life. This podcast is for people that love comedy, love tarot, and love hip hop. All right. If you love those 3 things, you are in the right place. This is the right podcast for you. And you going to have a good time. We're going to have a ball. In segment 3, that's where I do a tarot reading for the collective. I am going to get to every sign. Just be patient. Okay. We can't rush what Spirit's trying to get me to relay to y'all. It just don't work like that. I know everybody wants to hear their sign. I'm going to get there. So just be patient. Be easy with me. All right. And the 4th and final segment is living your life wrong. You living your life wrong. Just a quick comedic segment where I outline things we need to start or stop doing. Okay. So we start the podcast on a high note. We started with a laugh. We end it with a laugh. Okay. Laugh, spiritual, laugh. I'll take you on a roller coaster because that's what I'll be doing with my podcast. So sit back and relax and let's get into it. Segment number 1, the Virgo Viewpoint. I'm going to throw a Super Mario Brother sound effect on the actual podcast, but since we on YouTube, that's where it goes. It's just the game. Do, because the game is over. All right. Now, I'm going to give y'all 4 topics because it was a whole lot going on, but I don't want this segment being too long, and I got a lot to say, y'all. A lot to say about what's happening in these streets. Okay. So we're going to touch on 2 positive and then 2 I'm gonna let y'all decide. Okay, amen. Praise him. Now, first and foremost, I want to give kudos to Naomi Osaka, okay, for she is officially the most well-paid athlete, female athlete of all time right now. She is making the most money a female athlete has ever made in 12 months. Okay. That's what specifically just happened for her. She reached this milestone this year, and it came out in the news like sometime last week, that, at 22 years old, which she's very young, she is making $37.4 million in endorsements. And she secured those bags within 12 months. That's the most a female athlete has ever been paid in 12 months. $37.4 million, all endorsements of people saying, Naomi girl, we with you. We want to be a part of the Naomi Osaka business. And this is according to Forbes. I got all of this information and these details from Forbes. Now, for those that are unfamiliar with Naomi Osaka, she is a Japanese Haitian girl. Her mom is Japanese descent. Her father is Haitian descent. And she defeated Serena Williams in 2018 at the U.S. Open. Like, Serena Williams was getting down, doing her thing, beasting in the way that, Serena know how. And then, Naomi just bested. She won. And it was love. It was a happy, you go girl fest. The sportsmanship was, just unmatched. Both ladies were extremely classy. It was beautiful. And that's how she came into our existence. She won that. But then she went on to win 2 more Grand Slams since then. And her endorsers doubled down and was like, oh, yes, girl, keep going, keep going, keep going. And yeah, at the tune of 37.4 million in 12 months. That's a record for any female athlete, and she's only 22. Naomi Osaka, you girl, you better get on down. That is a kudos. And so I had to open it, with some black girl magic. I had to open it with some sister empowerment, some woman empowerment, some girl, you better do your goddamn thing. Because this podcast, this segment about to take a ride, baby. But we starting right there. Get on down, Naomi Osaka. Now, and this just ended up being fate or whatever, because God has a sense of humor. But I need to give it up for Waka Flocka as well. We went from Osaka to Waka Flocka. Listen, y'all, we gotta address him as Dr. Waka Flocka now. Dr. Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka just graduated and got his PhD in humanitarianism. And see, this is why we had to get off Instagram Live so I can go into my notes, because I ain't had time to write down all. I took 7 pages of notes, and then I was like, no, God, there's an easier way. Screenshot. He received a doctorate in philanthropy and humanitarianism. And this is just cute, like Tammy and Charlie all in the little picture with his little cap and gown. Wait, hold on. Don't scroll to the left. I don't need them to see them photos. All right, amen. No, it was not my OnlyFans stuff. It was just memes, but still. Can y'all see that? Can y'all see them together as a family? I thought that was so cute. I thought that was nice and positive. And of course, we don't talk about stuff like this enough. We got to hear about all the negativity, all the BS, all the foolery and fuckery. And we just going to leave out the fact that he is now Dr. Waka Flocka. Okay, Dr. Flocka is what we got to call him. And I'm here for it. I want some Dr. Flocka rhymes at this point. I love this. I love this very much. And I love how, hip hop is growing up. One of the reasons why I'm adamant of talking about hip hop news in my podcast is because I represent that culture. To Virginia Child's talking about get a job. Honey, this is the job. Get off my channel. Get a life. Girl. It's not that serious. Anyway, so hip hop is something that I take very seriously. It's a culture that I've been a part of since I was 5 years old. And just like anything else in life, people got hobbies. People got things they into. People like model cars and shit like that, like old body cars. They invest money into that. They invest time into that, research so they can know what's valuable and how much is valuable. Well, just like anything else that you spend time and money in, it becomes valuable to you. It becomes important. Nigga, the money that I have spent in hip hop on concert tickets, albums, paraphernalia and what have you. I done probably bought a home with that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, overall. And so just like anything else that you invest in, you fucking care. You know what I'm saying? I fucking care. So I want to know. It's relevant to me, right? And I know that there's people out there like me who, share those sentiments, who also care. Let me see what's happening. Because we about to get to this presidential election shit in just a second. I have to see, what them what the fuck am I saying? Biden voters. Freudian slip, what those Biden voters are doing. They're crazy. I haven't made a decision on anybody, just so y'all know. Let's get into it right now. I haven't made a decision on anybody, either candidate, right? I was Democratic for 20 years. And I just changed my party to Republican because I'm over the bullshit. Being Democratic 20 years and a bitch get caught up in the system and started getting locked up and assaulted by police and shit like that at 35? Really? Really? That's what we're doing. Now, see, what happened is years ago, back in 2012, I had this situation with Inglewood police where I was assaulted. Oh my God, can you believe it? I know. I was assaulted. They came to my car. They treated me like, maybe I had drugs in it, or like I was, doing something like illegal, and like I was like, like dangerous. Oh my God. But they only pulled me over because my sticker was expired. But, the way they were just harsh and like crazy. I didn't know that was the reason why they were pulling me over. And I asked them why they were pulling me over, and they're supposed to tell you. That's the law. They're supposed to tell you. But they didn't. They didn't tell me. They was like, give me your license. Like yelling at me and shit. And I was like, no, that's not how this works. Now, I didn't say that in that voice. I was just like, hey, can you tell me what this is about? When you give us your license, we'll tell you. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, they're not supposed to be doing this. What the fuck is going on? Gave them my license. They left. They found nothing because I ain't had nothing. I didn't, no record, no nothing. Of course, they come back to the car and they're like, we need you to get out. And I'm like, whoa. Now, mind you guys, it was 3 in the morning. I had a lace outfit on. I had a lace beige, like it was flesh colored, outfit on with like tights and like stockings and, there were flesh tone fishnet stockings. And then I had heels on. I need to get out the car in this. Why? For what? What? And in that moment, I was like, I should probably film this. But I was too slow. Okay. And then my ass, I think they slapped my phone, slapped my purse, threw me up against the car. I'm talking about roughhouse me, yo. Put all their little man strength on me. They was tall and big and shit. Then they threw me in the back of the car, illegally searched my shit. They're not supposed to do that. That's illegal. What are you doing? But I'm like, what y'all even looking for? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And they did all of that shit. And then they called it to, I'm like, wait a minute, my work closes. What are we doing? I had to be at Yard House the next day. I'm like, yo, I don't look. And they was like, shut up, or we'll pepper spray you. Shut up. I'm like, this is fucking, oh my God. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, I'm not from Cali. It's 3 in the morning. They slapped my phone away. If they on some bullshit where this is like, they're the rapey cops, like they're the type that rape you and shit, what am I finna do? Like, oh my God, I'm by myself. It was crazy. It was scary. And I told them the truth, but I told them the only thing I could think of. I'm like, hey, I gotta be at HBO tomorrow. And if I'm not there, they're gonna know and somebody's getting fired. I gotta be there tomorrow. I need my stuff. Y'all taking me away. Y'all separating me from my stuff. What the fuck? And then they got together and had a powwow. And then they was like, okay, well, maybe she's one of those important niggas. Okay. They let me get my stuff. They still towed my car away. They calmed the fuck down. And then they wrote me a ticket for my expired sticker. I was like, oh, that shit that's $65, $100 or whatever to fix. Y'all did this? For that, I was just getting back in the country from the Bahamas, y'all. And now knowing what I know and how, hey, police officers and you crazy motherfuckers on the Run Adventures chat group. Now knowing what I know, I was like, oh, somebody set me up for that. That was fucked up. Okay, anyway, move. And you could tell that they're still watching me because they couldn't wait to get on YouTube to be on this stupid shit. I'm reading these comments, Stallworth Jackson, all these phony names. Woo! I can't wait to get to this jazz. What's her name? Jaguar Wright T. Okay, now let's continue. So, I'm listening to them outside. I can tell all kind of shit. Okay, anyway. We're still rolling. Yes, we're still rolling. I hate how iTunes, iPhone on voice memo starts giving your location as the recording. If you don't name it, like they'll like put your location. I need to change that. I hate that. I don't like that. I don't like motherfuckers like trying to figure out where I'm at. And because I know my phone is being tapped and my privacy is gone, hey FBI, I don't like that. I hate it. So we're 13 minutes in and I don't want to keep y'all too long, so let's move on. Presidential election. Guys, I'm a little disturbed about it because Biden was up there lying his ass off. Yeah, no. I got facts. I know where I'm going. I got proof. I like to deal with the truth. I like to deal with facts. Hearsay, all that other bullshit ain't never did nothing for me. I don't never give a fuck about none of that. I have not enjoyed what Trump has been doing like during his presidency. So I can't like sit up here and act like I'm like all the way a Trump fan or none of that shit. And truth be told, I had no issue with Biden or his like, politics or any of that prior to, but that was only because I was unaware of his political background and shit when he was with the Clinton administration. Okay. Now, I didn't start voting until the 2000 election when Al Gore, who was trying to succeed Bill Clinton, was getting in office. And then, Florida be having like that shit going on. Jeb Bush was the governor at the time. And oh shit, we lost the votes. Oh, George Bush is president. Like that was the first presidential election I got in on. Okay. So how I came to be aware of Joe Biden was, I'll say this. He's a career politician, okay? When it comes to this politician shit, he just knows what he's doing. He knows what to say. He knows how to present himself. And he knows the key things to say that that people care about, right? And he's well-versed in it. He's been doing it, right? And that's why he is who he is and where he is, right? And it was the first Obama administration when he was doing his vice president debate against Sarah Palin. I enjoyed that because he knew, like he read her the riot act, but he really was on point and knew what he was talking about, and I gave him credit. That's where he shined to me. Now that was like 2008, the first time. I don't know what the fuck been going on since then. Okay, I wasn't, whatever. And I'm not gonna sit up here and regurgitate what everybody else is saying because, people putting batteries in their back to say different things. Shit can get real political real fast. And the shit goes up, higher up, till people have all kinds of hands and dealings and all kinds of shit. Now, I say that to say, I just be trying to chew gum in my goddamn business. I looked at the presidential election. I missed it on purpose the first time because I was like, they ain't gonna do nothing but mudsling and sneak diss each other. And it's gonna be a circus. I knew it. I didn't even want to, I was like, oh, I'm not gonna like watch this. Like, I don't care. But then everybody was like, but you said you got a podcast and you was doing the news and you supposed to be a journalist. And I was like, dude, I used to work the elections on election night. I ran a production staff. I was the bitch, like I was the coordinating producer, putting all the topics on the board, checking in with the field reporters to see. I worked the 2002 elections for real news. I have that like background in my, in my little tool belt, in my little utility belt. I did that. So I know how this shit goes. You feel me? And I was just like, fine, fuck it. I'll watch it because I know it was like drama and tea. And let me at least get the details. Let me at least get, the facts and then give y'all my little take and my Virgo viewpoint on that. So I watched it, right? First of all, I just want to say I was thoroughly entertained by them cutting each other off because it was funny. Here's the thing, dude. Once again, Biden is just a better politician. Okay? He's a better politician. He knows the politics. He knows what to say, how to say it. He's well-versed in it. He's been doing it. But Trump is a businessman. And here's what I didn't hear nobody say the entire time about none of the debate, none. I never heard this one time in all of the hearsay, street talk, blah, 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 that motherfuckers was saying. I ain't hear nobody say this, right? But that's why you always got to watch shit for yourself and think for your motherfucking self. Because if you rely on people, you'll always have the wrong information. I just want to say that. And people are counting on Americans to be lazy when it comes to information. They are. They are counting on Americans to be lazy. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. A lot of Americans are motherfucking lazy. Bitch, it's a Google search. Just find out the shit you want to know. Stop taking everybody's word for it. We are living in such an awesome time where information is just so available. Get the information, bitch. Don't just let motherfuckers spoon feed you shit and you just believe everything they say. Okay, bitch? The Easter Bunny ain't real. Somebody told you that shit, but it ain't fucking true, bitch. You had to find that shit out by checking your sources. All I'm saying is this presidential debate election, it's some Easter Bunny shit. Check the real sources, okay? Because it's bullshit. Now, I say that to say, Trump a businessman. If Trump don't know nothing, Trump knows the numbers. And I knew that. And so, off top, I'm going to just be real. I got to give him a little credit. Y'all ain't getting, here's the thing. Trump is crazy. This motherfucker, because he don't get no fuck. This motherfucker is coming from a perspective of, yo, I know business. I done got my affairs together. I know you motherfuckers in real life. Fuck all this political shit. I know what's going on behind the scenes. I know shit. And I'm not, and like he's into himself, right? And that's the kind of shit, like he's very sensitive in the sense of, when he knows he's right or when he know he got a point and you discount it, it just burns his cookies. And so what he needs to work on, he has to train himself to control himself. And see, because he hasn't, because like, you know, he a little like, well, I mean, I would say he's a little egotistical, but I'm gonna be all the way true because I watched it, right? That's not necessarily, he's just sensitive is really the more fair thing to say. He's extremely sensitive because I say this because he was speaking, right? And then Joe was like, nah, that ain't true, da 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 da. And Trump was like, yes, it is true. And it was true. I'm gonna get in a second. He's like, yes, it is true. And then he started naming the numbers because he's a numbers guy. And I was listening first, but I did go back and check it. And I was like, actually, he was telling the truth. Why the fuck they interrupt him and do that? He was interesting. But okay, before I went back and checked, just watching it, right? He was saying it, and then Biden come out, no, that ain't true. And he's like, yes, it is true. And da-da-da-da. And then, hey, Joe, because you, and then he like started taking it personal, right? And like going in on him. And then the commentator had to go, it's not your turn, Mr. President. It's not your turn. And so, of course, that makes him look like this blabbing, you know, motherfucker who's just going on and don't know etiquette. And so Joe was using that shit to, you know, because it's all a goddamn chess game. Joe was using that shit to his advantage to discount anything he was saying because he don't even know proper. And this is the president. That's very presidential, Mr. President. You cut me off. It's my turn. But they was both doing that to each other. Okay, but. So they start off with, okay, Mr. President, you got this person as the candidate for, you know, the replacement of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Why did you pick her? Blah, blah, blah. And his answer was fair. It was not, I mean, like I'm waiting on him to say some wild shit, right? Excuse me, because people were saying that it was wild shit. So I'm waiting on the wild shit. I'm waiting on. I'm like, oh God, what the fuck is he about to say? And I listened to it, and it was decent. It made sense. It was like, she's been highly recommended. She's like one of the top legal advisors at Notre Dame. Everyone speaks highly of her. She really knows her stuff. And the way it works is the president, who is in turn, whose term it is responsible for replacing that seat. The seat became vacant under my watch. I'm the president that has to replace it. And then Joe Biden jumped in. Well, our candidate is better than the person that we want to put in there. And the election has already started. And you should wait until it finished because, you know, it depends on who they're going to pick. And then like Trump was like, but no, I'm elected for 4 years, not 3. I'm 4 years. Like, Even when the election happens, I'm still in office till January. I got to give this. There's a process. Y'all telling me I'm not presidential, but there's a process. I don't just get the fuck out on November 3rd. That's not how this works. And the seat is still going to be open. It got open on my watch. I'm the president. I can appoint somebody. That's how this shit works. And Biden, which is true, right? And Biden was like, no, but the election has already started. But it's not even November 3rd yet. And he's still going to be president now. He's president now. And he's going to be president on November 3rd. And then regardless of who they pick, Biden can totally win if he wins, right? If he wins, he's still president until y'all January 21st or whatever date they pick in January, because that's how this shit works. And Biden kept arguing that down. And I'm like, but he was right. But all right, whatever. I'm still listening. At this point, and they started the sneak diss, and it was entertaining, right? Now I can see why people was like comparing it to Love and Hip Hop and shit, or Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, because they were acting like some cackling housewives on the show. Okay, it got there, right? But then Trump said some shit. Okay, they brought up COVID, and Trump instantly, once again, numbers guy, he was like, well, yeah, you spent 47 years in government, but then you didn't do anything for the military. And you telling me about these COVID deaths, but they didn't have 20 million military deaths. What did y'all do about that? I did something about it. Da-da-da-da-da. Not only did Biden try to slide that under the table, he never addressed it. Go watch it. It's on YouTube. You can watch it again. He never addressed it. I was like, well, damn, that is true. Like, something that's been an ongoing problem for years in America is like veterans and how they kind of get like fucked over. Like once they go to war and shit, they get all kind of PTSD and just get thrown away, child. And he was addressing that, and like Biden had nothing for that, but he kept attacking him. And I was like, wait a minute. Like, cause like, okay. Before me watching it for myself, everybody, oh, you really fucked up, Trump. You fucked up. Now, mind you, because this shit was getting on my nerves and I only got so much patience for it, I didn't even get all the way to the part where they was talking about the white supremacy. I'm going to get there, and I'm sure I'm going to be disappointed by what the fuck I hear. I'm sure of it. So, yeah. But I was watching and I was like, I can't sit here and listen to all of this for too long because I know a lot of it is fucking bullshit. Child, when they got to the COVID numbers, I was just staring, and Trump, before they got to the COVID numbers, they was talking about Obamacare and the Affordable Care Act. And they was like, Trump, what's your plan? You haven't done anything to replace it. You say you're not in favor of it, but you haven't done anything for healthcare. He's like, that's not true. And he looked hurt. He's like, that's not true. I did this and this and that and the third and da-da-da. And Biden was like, no, you didn't. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they like are like going at it and shit, right? And I'm like, well, did he? And I'm like, I'm like, okay, I am aware that he wasn't in favor of what Obama like put into place. I'm aware of that. And like, according to Biden, he's like, well, he don't want them to have nothing. He's trying to take everything away. What we were trying to do was make everything affordable and make it. And then Trump cut him off and was like, no, y'all are trying to keep Big Pharma having all this money. And what I did is make medication more cheaper so the regular American public can afford it. And what I did was take away the public option because y'all was taxing people if they didn't have health care. And that shit is stupid as fuck. He didn't say it's fuck, of course, but he was like, that shit is stupid. And I was like, yeah, that shit is stupid. I didn't like it when the shit was in service or whatever. He was like, and I took that shit away. That's what everybody said they didn't like about the coverage to begin with. That was what the American people voted for. I didn't even do that. People that's gonna have their private health care is still gonna have their private health care, and I ain't got nothing to do with that. But as the president, it's my job to be able to make sure people can afford health care, right? And they was like, but you didn't do that. So then I was like, well, did he do it, right? So I go to Google. On whitehouse.gov, he absolutely did do it. And I was like, he didn't do it, it's not in place. This is all researchable. I don't care. I don't have a dog in it. I don't give a fuck, right? I just want the truth. I don't care about bullshit. I only ever care about the truth, right? So I go on whitehouse.gov. And yeah, it's there in place. He's been revising the healthcare plan since December 2017. How do you revise the healthcare plan since December 2017, but you ain't do nothing? The fuck? It's been in an executive order since December 2017. So what are you talking about? I was like, okay, that's not true. And then, guys, this debate happened September 29th. Okay? September 29th, 2020 is when the debate happened. The executive order on America First Healthcare Plan was issued on September 24th, 2020. September 24th, 5 days before the debate. So it was an executive order. Y'all had time to notice, and it's public knowledge. It's on the whitehouse.gov site, and it's absolutely saying that this is what he did. I'm going to read it verbatim just so we can educate everybody. Because, if we're going to tell the truth and education is about sharing the knowledge so that it can be beneficial to the people you're telling it to, right? People want to know the truth about what's going to happen to healthcare if, the affordable care plan goes away, right? Okay. So, from whitehouse.gov, I'm reading the exact document that's posted. You can read it and follow it up and pull receipts on your own time. It distinctly says, by the authority vested in me as president, by the Constitution and laws of the United States of America, it is hereby ordered as followed. Order as followed. On December 22nd, 2017, I signed into law the repeal of the burdensome individual mandate penalty, liberating millions of low-income Americans from a tax that penalized them for not purchasing health insurance coverage that they did not want or could not afford. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And he said he did that on camera. Go watch it again. It's all on YouTube. He said he did that. They're like, no, you didn't. I'm like, it say that he did it right here. And it's been in place since November 22nd, 2017. We're in 2020. So it's been in place for 3 years. How the fuck y'all say he didn't do it? And I'm reading the document verbatim, okay? Through Executive Order 13813 of October 12, 2017, promoting healthcare choice and competition across the United States, my administration has expanded coverage options for millions of Americans in several ways. The administration increased the availability of renewable short-term, limited duration of healthcare plans, providing options that are up to 60% cheaper than the least expensive plans under the Patient Protection of Affordable Care Act. That was the Obamacare. He said that. It's in writing. It's been in action and a thing since October 12, 2017. It's totally researchable, and I got this from whitehouse.gov. It's right there. And he said he did it. They totally cut him off and said he didn't. And I'm like, well, but he did do it. And then they just went on to act like they did. I'm like, oh man, if we're just gonna be sitting up here lying and y'all not gonna, I don't want to hear this shit. I don't want to sit up here and hear this shit. Child, okay, so then they got to COVID and stuff. And they was like, well, how do you feel that it's been 200,000 deaths with the COVID epidemic and it's 7 million people that got infected and da-da-da-da. He was like, well, actually, I feel great. I feel like we moved and we did exactly what we needed to do. We got it, taken care of in a good amount of time. Joe, if you would have did it, you would have waited later and then more people would have died. I got on it immediately and I shut the borders. Y'all jumped on me and said I did it because of xenophobia, but it actually slowed the spread and blah, 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 blah. And Joe was like, that's not true. And da 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 da. And I'm like, he's like, there's more people that's gonna die, and it's been a devastation of our nation. Da 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 da. I'm like, but how? When heart disease is still the number one killer of Americans? How? It's deadly. But how? Cancer is killing more Americans than COVID. You want to know what else is killing more Americans? Car accidents. You know where I got these from? The CDC. Okay? I'm showing y'all the graphic. This is from the CDC. Number 1, heart disease. You know how many people died so far? 2020. I pulled the 2020 numbers. 647,457 people. It's number 1. Want to know how many people died of cancer already this year? 599,000. It's not funny because cancer is serious. But what I'm saying is 599,108 people. Those are the top 2 killers. Not COVID. You know what I mean? I'm not saying people ain't died. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying cancer and heart disease is still winning. Car accidents is still winning. According to the CDC, chronic lower respiratory diseases have claimed 160,201 lives. Now, I'm assuming that this is what they're filing COVID deaths under, the chronic lower respiratory diseases. Because COVID ain't a heart disease, it's not cancer, and it's not car accidents. This is all from the CDC. Now, they got this chart, though. This is still on the CDC website. They got this chart, though, right? That's saying COVID is number 3 under heart disease and cancer, and then stroke and all this other stuff. But then there goes that lower respiratory thing right there. And I'm like, so those aren't the same? So where are y'all getting these numbers? Like, that makes no sense. And they're saying COVID is like right at 200,000, specifically in writing. They saying it's like 100. The real number, that's why they gave out 200,000. The real number is like 190,000 something and some change. And I'm like, but y'all got that at number 3. And the lower respiratory thing is under stroke. And also on the same website, the CDC. Heart disease and cancer are still number 2. And accidents is number 3. Y'all need to make y'all mind up. That's all the fuck I'm saying. Y'all need to make y'all mind up. Somebody saying you and Jaguar are the same. Baby, we gonna get there in a moment. No, I'm not rambling. I'm speaking facts. But see, you know what? This is why, whatever like was happening with that debate, that's what they were like attacking Trump about. He was like, well, see, I'm used to it now. It's all politics. It's all politics. I'm like, yeah, it is all politics. And politics is dirty. It just is. But you wanted to be president, and this is what come with it, buddy. This is just what happens. Okay, so I want to see the vice president debate. I'm really interested to see Kamala Harris and Mike Pence. I mean, because Kamala Harris is listen, she's a litigator, and she know how to talk that. I really want to see. But that was another thing. So it was talking about the vaccine, and they were saying that, he had a direct quote, the commentator had a direct quote saying that Kamala Harris said that the scientists, we don't know if we could trust the scientists. And Trump was saying the same thing. And the commentator was the one that posed that. He said that. And Trump was saying the same thing. And Joe Biden went against it. And it's like, I was like, he just don't want to agree with nothing that Trump say. Even if Trump is actually right, he hates him. And he hates him. And that's just what they like. It's just like, it don't even matter if it's the truth at this point. It's just like, I hate that fucker. And the fact that he's speaking is annoying me. Is it my turn yet? That's how the energy was like on both sides. And what was funny about Trump, it was because he's like, nigga, I'm president. So I'm gonna keep talking. What the fuck y'all finna do? Like, what the fuck you finna do? You can't impeach me over a motherfucking debate. And y'all tried to impeach me and I'm still here. Now I'm gonna get my shit off. Like that. It was that presidential debate was like a rap battle that went too long. Like they both at the podium and shit. They spit they shit, but the punchlines ain't doing what they wanted to do. And they just, no, but I'm gonna get my shit off. No, but let me get my shit off though. Let me talk my shit one time. All I needed in that debate was a hand. Let me talk my shit one time. See, first of all, I just needed that, and I would have been like, it would have been so golden. I just needed some hand claps and so no, but let me get my shit off. That's what they might as well said. Cause they just listen. They wasn't stopping. They was crisscrossing dialogue. It was hilarious. Okay, we have 43 minutes. It's time to address this Jaguar Wright thing. Okay, so here we go, guys. I was reading JasmineBrand.com. Okay, and that's how I came across the story to begin with. Okay, because y'all know I'm in my bubble. I'm doing my own little thing, and so a lot of stuff, especially when it's hearsay, it's gossip and shit, I kind of just because I don't really it's whatever. But it was because she was going so hard at Mary that it got my attention. I don't know Mary J. Blige. I don't fucking know Mary. Okay, but I love her music, and so because I'm a big fan, I feel like I know Mary. You know what I'm saying? Now, I just wanted to know what it was about. Honestly, I didn't care. You know what I mean? I didn't take a side. I ain't really, whatever. I just wanted to know what it was about. I was like, damn. Because when do you really, really, really see motherfuckers go and marry, though? You know what I mean? It's like, damn, she must got a legitimate beef. Like, what the fuck? I want to know, right? Okay. So that's what made me even read the goddamn blog anyway, because she was going so hard at Mary. I don't know what the fuck Mary do. Let me hear it. So I'm reading and I'm getting like the direct quote that she made. And I'm like, but Jag, you sound like you hating though. Like, but what's your real issue with Mary, right? That was my whole question the entire time. I'm like, but for real though, I get you. I hear you. But what's your real issue with Mary, right? And so I said what I said in last podcast, right? And I stand by that shit, okay? Now, I'm addressing it again because it was huge news. I said what I said last week and I meant it, right? But I'm fair. I'm very fair. Okay. I'm extremely fair. And so it was made to my attention that it wasn't just a thing about Mary. She went in on a lot of people. Okay. And there were several videos. Now, I hadn't seen none of the videos. I wasn't aware of none of the videos. I wasn't aware of nothing that she said against everybody else and why she was saying it. And I wasn't privy to none of that. I ain't know nothing about her son. None of that. Okay. I ain't know none of that. I just was responding to what I read off JasmineBrand.com. Now, real quick, shout out to JasmineBrand.com. I like her her blog, her and specifically B. Scott's blog, because when they like report news and what's happening and what they say and they keep it balanced. You know what I mean? They have a nice balance of like positive and did you know? And come on now this is a shame. Now we shouldn't be out here like this, black people. Like they be having a blend, right? And so I can fuck with it. Okay. So because I found out, thanks to some of y'all, not all y'all, thanks to some of y'all, because I found out that there were videos, I was like, okay, let me peel back. Let me listen and hear her out. Let me hear these videos. Let me hear what she has to say. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to just disregard what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Especially if she's saying something valid, something positive or whatever. I don't want to jump the gun and misjudge her. Let me hear her out. Because my position wasn't anti-Jaguar. My position wasn't even anti-Mary or pro-Mary. I just wanted to know, you coming at Mary so hard, what was the real issue? That was my thing. Okay? Now, her method and how she did it and what she was doing, I was very turned off by it. Okay? And I don't take that back. I don't apologize. I was turned off by it. And I said what I said. And now I'm doubling down on what the fuck I said. Because now I done watched all those videos. I spent my little Saturday, I spent about 3-4 hours, okay, going through all them little videos, all the headlines, because I wanted to hear everything. I wanted to get it all. I wanted to hear. I needed to know. I gotta listen. And then, I'll be reading through the lines. So I need body language. How did she say it? Let me see the footage, bitch. And so I watched everything. Okay. And yeah, I feel everything the way I said it, and I feel it even stronger. And now I have even more shit to say because I'm like, bitch, come on, Jack. I can't do this with you, sis. I cannot do this with you, sis. Okay, you guys. So, my whole issue last week, and I said it before, I'm rooting for. I want her to win. I don't want her to fail. I don't want her to, fall off. Not like, she fell. She had very far to fall, but. You know what I'm saying? If she's coming out, and this is how I feel, she's obviously trying to put together a new project, you know what I'm saying, to be in top of our minds so that we could, check it out and support it. And she has reason to feel that we should support it because she's a real artist. She's trained. She's gifted. She has experience in this industry. She's been in the industry since she was 11, working for her uncles and stuff like that. She has a legacy in this business because Procter and Gamble, Gamble and Huff, child, Procter and Gamble, that's Hawaiian Punch. Them the niggas that own Hawaiian Punch. But Gamble and Huff, that's Philly, the Philly sound. Like that's part of her lineage. That's her uncle and them. I didn't know that. prior to watching it. See, but you got to get educated. See, listen to the videos. Because listen, I want to know all of that. I wanted to hear her out. She said, Storm Monroe, Tasha K, lovely. No, I watched it all, boo. I'm finna get into my spiel in a second. I watched it all. Okay? All right. Keep in mind, I have relatives and family members that was in the music business as well. And, I've been out here since 2008. I've been in comedy since 2006. I know things. I've seen things. We're going to get into it, guys. Now, my whole thing, I want to make sure we on the same page. People are going to misunderstand me. I already know that, and I don't care. Okay. And people are going to misunderstand and mishear what the fuck I said. I understand that, and I don't care. What I'm saying, and clearing it up and making sure I make my point of view clear for the real motherfuckers. For the real motherfuckers who know real shit. Okay? I want to make sure we on the goddamn same page. Because I know that they seen the same shit I seen, and they like, wait a minute, sis. I can't support this shit. Okay. My thing was, Jag, you ain't even got to be on this, sis. Just if you got a new music project, drop the project and let us hear it and let us love you for you. Okay? Don't worry about the politics. Because, this game can be real political. Don't worry about the politics, sis. Focus on us. Worry about us. Give us your offering. Bless us with your gift. Okay? That was my message last week. That's all I was on. And of course, I got to say the other shit I say because I'm a comedian. I find the jokes and everything. And I was like, bitch, we had memories with Mary. Okay? Slow the fuck down. Look, you can have legitimate beef with Mary. Mary ain't above reproach. People can be wrong. People do shit. You know what I'm saying? And if Mary wronged you, you feel. If Mary wronged you, you got the right to be mad if she wronged you. Okay? That's just life. But if she wronged you, okay, and that's your issue because she wronged you, that still don't take away her hits, though. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. That was my point last week. I don't give a fuck how you feel. Bitch, we got relationship with Mary. We know her. We've grown with her. Mary didn't let us in. Mary, listen, bitch. Share my world. Mary done shared her world with us, bitch. And we can find different parts of ourselves in different shit she was singing about. So we have this relationship. We got this bond. And now you coming in here trying to nullify the bond or, basically trying to nullify the bond because you got beef with her over some super personal shit that, to be real honest with you, sis, to be ain't got shit to do with us. You can be mad at her if you want to. Okay? But guess what, bitch? I'm still gonna listen to Real Love. I'm still gonna listen to My Life. Whether y'all are cool or not. Now, where's your hits that I can bop to? That's my point. Bitch, miss me with all this other bullshit, bitch. Where's your hits that I can bop to? Because I want to. You feel me? I ain't even saying throw Jaguar in the trash. I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? Listen, she can blow. She got gifts, skills. But like I said last week, I was like, but bitch, the realest thing I know you, and I know you was with the Roots. I got it. I got that part. But I'm not from Philly, bitch, so that don't impress me. Straight up and down. The Roots impress me, but guess what? I got relationship with the Roots. Roots made phrenology. Roots made It All Falls Apart. Listen, Roots, I done seen the Roots live in concert with Outkast. It was that shit was awesome. Okay? And you wasn't there. Ooh, you wasn't in the group at that time. This was 2002. And you was on the Unplugged with Jay-Z. That was a 1. And I saw Roots live and you weren't there. Okay? Okay, I saw them, paid money, and I loved them, okay? I got relationship as a listener, as a fan in this culture, as a participant in this culture. I ain't got no relationship with you, sis. The only relationship I got with you, and I'm proud of myself for even remembering your album, bitch, because I was like, I heard that shit, The Delusions, Decisions, The Real. I had it. I had the title almost down pat, and I ain't heard that shit since 2001, okay? I don't even own it. That should say a lot. And I buy a lot of shit, Jag. I'm not finna play with you right now, sis. I'm not. I fuck with you because of the shit you did on Jay-Z Unplugged. You got in there, you did your damn thing, you wasn't playing with them. And I was here. I said, I was here for it. Girl, yes. And if you can give me that on yours. I'm here for it. Bitch, I will buy tickets. Because that's the type of bitch I am. I'll buy albums. I want you to bless me with them pipes. Because I know you got them. So bless me with the pipes. So we can have this relationship with you. So you ain't got to be sitting up here shitting on our relationship with Mary. Because you want us to hate her. Because you hate her. Like we all in motherfucking high school. Bitch, I'm not doing it. Okay? Now, let's break this shit down. Because I watched all the videos. I'm ready. I didn't see the videos before. I watched the videos now. I have 3 major problems with everything that she's doing. 3. We're going to start with the first one. She put it on God. That's my first issue. I was like, okay, Jag, this is all the way messy what you doing. And, well, God told me, girl, God is up in heaven playing double dutch. He had to grab the rope and like, hey, God had to grab the rope and make niggas stop. Hey, Shay, don't say I'm down there on that bullshit. Forget them niggas and let it go. First of all, God is a God of forgiveness and compassion. Okay? 2, forgiveness and compassion. Absolutely. For real. For real, for real. And when we forgive people, we do it for ourselves. We don't do it for them. So if they did you wrong, you go ahead and be like, I at least I know what time it is. I don't have to fuck with you, but I forgive you. You good. I'm going to go do me and be Jag and be great. Because God got me when it's a God thing. God is a God of forgiveness. God is a God of compassion. The devil, the devil is the agent of shame and guilt. And I listened to everything you said. I watched you though. I felt you though. And I'm listening and you're like, but God told me. And I'm like, okay, let's break this down. I'm here for I want all the smoke. I ain't scared of no motherfucker at all. Clearly, a bitch lives in a tent because I ain't taking nobody's shit. Okay? Now, I'm listening. Because God told me and they be doing all this and it's all this devil worshiping and blah, 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 blah. Pause. And I love God. And I ain't, the devil, hell has no fury. Greater is the God in me than he is in the world. I ain't worried about none of that shit. You feel me? But let me just, can we be real? Can we just be real? That shit ain't got no power over you if you don't have it, if you don't let it have any power over you. That's number 1. Are people involved in shit and doing shit? Absolutely. But they're doing that everywhere. That ain't even just a Hollywood thing. And I know you know that. I know you know that. You can't be that ignorant. You know that, right? Okay. So I just want to be real because that's what we were supposed to be doing. This is supposed to be about being real, right? Okay. So my thing is, and I said this before, I have an issue when people come out with telling their truth, right? And they don't just spit the truth. The truth is the truth. The truth don't need no defending. The truth don't need no extras. It's just the truth. Case in point, y'all see how I presented y'all with the actual, real, factual numbers. The real numbers of what's really going on with the affordable healthcare plan. I gave y'all the actual real numbers from CDC. I didn't make that shit. That's they shit. They wrote that shit. The real numbers of what's really happening with the COVID pandemic. I don't have no dogs in the fight. I'm not in politics. I don't make any laws, any policies. I don't have the power to change none of this shit. I got to put on a goddamn mask just like everybody else to go and run my errands and be in businesses. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not just sharing the truth or giving you this knowledge because I got an angle. No, I'm just giving, this is what it is. It's totally researchable. Y'all can just go check it out if you care, if you want. The truth is the truth. When you're sharing the truth, you're sharing it to give people knowledge and knowledge that can benefit them. That's why you share the truth. Okay? But when you're sharing the truth and then there's slander, or if you're sharing the truth peppered in something else, that's manipulation. So you have issues with people claiming that they're manipulators, but you're using a let's go here. You talking about you've been in jail, all that. Sis from the south side of Chicago. I got you. My city is ran by the mob. Let's talk about this. You're using manipulative tactics to call people out about being a manipulator. That's backwards. Because what are you really trying to do for the people. You're claiming you're coming forth with all this because you're trying to educate the people and let the people know. But bitch, you ain't say shit about the goat, none of them triangles, none of that bullshit. I'm talking about the Satanism shit. You ain't go nowhere near that shit. Nowhere. But allegedly, you trying to educate people. You ain't educate nobody. What did you tell us? You didn't tell us shit. You didn't tell us nothing we can't find on Google, bitch. Nothing. You ain't educate us. So you're lying. Stop with the, I'm trying to tell. No, you're not. You trying to get your shit off because you mad. You trying to get your shit off because you don't fuck with them. And here's the deal. I ain't even trying to shortchange you, sis. You might have a legitimate reason why you don't fuck with them. Okay? Maybe you do. However, cloud chasing ain't Jaguar. I don't know what the fuck Jaguar is doing. I don't care. It's not my business. I'm like, y'all niggas is doing too much. No. First of all, I knew there was gonna be people in here trying to compare my situation to their situation. I'll get there in a second. Just rock with me, talk with me. I'm prepared for all of this. My shit ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay? That's number one. But let's stick on the topic at hand. You're talking about you want to educate us, but you're not giving us anything that's beneficial to us. Anything, you didn't give us no information we asked you for. Now, granted, people always gonna sit down and listen and pull up to hear the tea. People always gonna stop and watch the car wreck. They will. But what did you really do what did you really share with us about Mary that we needed to know that helped us? Nothing. I listened to every video she did. Nothing. Okay? And she was sitting up there talking about her real first issue with Mary J. Blige is because back in the day, Hank Shockley didn't want to sign her, or she didn't get the deal that she thought she deserved because he told her we don't need another Mary. Now, people know that the music industry be real choosy, picky, and all that shit. It's the reason why I'm a comedian, but I digress. But people know that, right? My thing is this. Bitch, Hank Shockley? What? You mad at Mary? Listen, she was bringing up all kind of shit. And I'm like, okay, because Hank Shockley told you this. Bitch, so you mean to tell me that you angry about some shit that happened when Juice was a new movie? When Tupac was a new actor? When Tupacalypse Now was a new... Bitch, when Khalil Kain was the heartthrob? Hank Shockley? What the fuck? So this is like 91 or whatever the fuck. I ain't even hear you until 2001. That's a 10-year gap. What the fuck was happening between that where we needed to know you? What was you doing? You got an amazing voice, sis. Like, what's really, really, really good? So that's number one. I was like, oh, okay, I already see this finna be bullshit. Like, fuck her and her sister Latanya. You done brought Latanya in this motherfucker. What the fuck? You're just mad. You're mad. So I was like, all right. But I'm gonna still watch all these videos because I'm gonna try to hear her out. And I was waiting. I waited. I was waiting for her to get to this is why. And she tried to blame it. It was like, no, but see, I know better. And maybe if I was a 15-year-old or somebody younger who ain't no better, this would be news and this would be interesting to me. But bitch, you are industry. I'm gonna just stop you. Like, Jag, we're not gonna do this. You are industry. You was in some shit. You did some shit. You know you did. That's how you be knowing shit. You know shit because you do shit. Okay? So you're condemning people for doing the same shit you did. Baby, you don't get on Jay-Z Unplugged MTV, girl. And you ain't doing what, girl? Bye. Jack, I'm not doing this with you. So really it's coming down to you just being mad. Because really, when the shit was working out for you in your favor, you ain't had no beef. You didn't have anything to report. But things didn't work out for you in the way that you really wanted, or you feel like you should be further along. Because, I mean, she was coming at Mary all from the side. Yeah, uneducated bitch. See, I almost went to Juilliard, and I could have went. I had a degree, and I was going to Georgetown, but I decided to sell drugs and be a pimp. Bitch, you decided to do what? So run that back. Run that part. You decided to sell drugs and be a pimp. So you was pimping motherfuckers and selling drugs. And you want us to hate Mary because allegedly she's a dumb bitch that had a GED. Bitch, you didn't even make my life. I can't respect what you own right now. What? Bitch, let me tell you something. So she's like, I'm the street. Da-da-da. Okay, Robert Yummy Sandifer happened down the street from my school. Chicago, Illinois, Southside. Went to school 43rd in Princeton. Comma's mom is my principal. We're going to talk about Common real quick. Listen, let's get to Lonnie Rashid Lynn right quick. Okay. Motherfuckers want to sit up here and act like, just because Common and them be on that, incense and, rapping and Black Power and shit like that. Just like what Noriega said on fucking Drink Champs about Q-Tip. Them niggas be the most thorough niggas. And I'm here to tell you from Chicago, Common that nigga, yo. Like, for real, nigga. On the south side, motherfuckers will see you. Do you feel me? Yeah, he's conscious rapping because he wants to be a positive Black man. Regardless, whatever. But Common told you in 1995, I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe, but not a hoe nigga. Ain't scared of no nigga. When it's my turn to go, I gotta go. He meant that shit. Now you take it for however you need it or whatever. She said, yeah, allegedly, she said he tried to stick his dick in her mouth while she was trying to sleep. Nah, nigga, I wasn't there. And if he tried to do that, he bogus. Okay? But I feel that it's a little deeper than that. I feel like that's not really all the story. Maybe that happened. Comments tell I'm a hoe. I'm a hoe. But I ain't a hoe nigga. I'm not a hoe nigga. But I'm a hoe. Common had that song with MC Lyte, the pimping song. Pimp, players, hustlers, players, dealers, bustlers. With MC Lyte and Blau. Oh my God. Talking about pimping bitches. Nigga, Common ain't no punk bitch. But let you tell it. Erica ain't getting no pussy, and he is dumbass, and and da-da-da, and that fake relationship. All his relationships on stage. Hey, bitch, could be, but guess what? Common ain't no punk, bitch, and you know that. I think you wanted something from him, and you didn't get it. But I waited. I waited. I listened to all the videos. I watched everything, and I was waiting. I'm like, okay. So she's not going to really say what her real issue with Common is. Okay, go ahead. But allegedly, that's what that was. Hey, maybe he did it. He said he a hoe. But all right. And this is just his music. Him being transparent with us. Because why? He has a relationship with us. Key point. Okay. So I'm listening. And I'm still like, okay, so she going in at Mary. But I really feel like it's jealousy. And because one of your first introductions into trying to be a solo artist was an A&R, an executive, whoever Hank Shockley was at MCA at the time, telling you we don't need another Mary J. Blige, that already made you feel like, well, I'm more talented than that bitch. I'm this over that bitch. Da, 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 da. But you haven't been serving us, the people, like you are. Nigga, listen to me. I said it last week in the podcast, and I didn't even know. I hadn't listened to none of these videos, y'all. I said it. I'm like, man, Mary got a catalog that then like can score proms, score with. I was like, there's a bitch who wrote her first dick to I Can Love You Better. Check it. You put that Storm Monroe video. I watched that Storm Monroe video. What song did she sing, y'all? What song did she quote? That was the exact one I said. She was talking about Lil' Kim. She was giving Lil' Kim a props. Yeah, that song was hard. Dipping on your Ninja Honda with Tanisha and Rhonda. Huh? Whose song was that, though, bitch? That was Mary's song featuring Lil' Kim. You listen. I said, listen. Somebody rolled their first dick to that song. Listen, that's the song where you make the nigga eat the pussy from the back. Okay, let me listen. Okay. Can we be real? Oh, God. I'm so fucking desensitized. But I'm grown. I'm grown as fuck. Y'all may not, you have me from the back, you cut the song on. Who's gonna make you feel the way I do? Nigga, spell my name upside down with that tongue. Nobody. Mary wrote that. Well, she ain't write it, but that's Mary's shit. We know Mary for that. Mary, you don't have to. Mary got songs that you could put on after you just have a fight with a nigga. Oh, you don't appreciate this? You know what? I don't need this shit. I could do my own thing. You ain't even got to worry about me, nigga. I'm gone anyway. You don't have to worry. I won't waste your time. What I gave you, my heart, my time. Nigga, I'm out. Mary has jams for us. Bitch, what jam do you have for me after I've worked a double shift, been on my feet for 16 hours, and I got to go home to this crazy nigga? What can I put in my car to ride down the 405 to you, bitch? What? But I can put on All I really want is to be happy. I'm in this relationship. This shit is some bullshit. But you know what? I'm going to get through this. A bitch is strong. To find a love that's mine. Listen. Child. I can't do this. I wrote, look, hold on. Because I was like, Mary made music that you can have arguments with. Mary made, wait, whatever. It's so stupid. Oh man, what is this? Oh yeah, she was talking about calling Mary stupid. Yeah, see now, Mary, she had a bitch, and then Ken divorced her for the bitch. He divorced her for the bitch that she was fucking. So now both of them, she paying them to get rid of her. She a dumb bitch. She a dumb bitch. But you counting her money. That's the second thing I had wrong with her. She's a dumb bitch, but you counting her money. She still got her friends. Okay, LL Cool J wife and Taraji P. Henson go ride for Mary. But you sit up here talking about you fighting with Jill Scott. She used to be your best friend, and you fight and you dissing Moni Love, talking about you cook for her kids and raise her kids. Moni was minding her business, like living low and staying low. You done brought Moni, talking about Moni ain't shit because she ain't visiting you. And it's like, well, bitch, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You spitting all this venom out on people. But you saying that you trying to help. You spend all this venom out on people and saying you for the women. You talking about I'm trying to help women. And she out here, she making women look bad. But then in another interview gonna turn around and roast the fact that she got a train ran on her. What? She's gonna be, yeah, that's why Suge took advantage of her ass. Her ass was so busy being high. She was so busy being high. That's why they fucked her. Bitch, wait a minute. You in just one breath said, I'm here for the protection of women. I got to protect women. But you sitting up here, no, you just don't like Mary J because you wish you had Mary J level success. It's really no more simpler than that. And you are insulting our intelligence by claiming otherwise. Seriously. You going all the way to left field talking about all these practices and stuff like that. But guess what? The billionaires that started that shit, the motherfuckers that run them are the motherfuckers that got that going on. And that's not just going on in the music business. That shit's going on in the pharmaceutical industry, all these other industries as well. Okay? And you ain't said shit damn nothing about none of these other motherfuckers. I ain't heard you say a fucking word about anybody in the tech industry that's on this bullshit, doing this bullshit. Nothing. No words. Okay? Furthermore, you're not even really telling us the bullshit that you was on. Because you got to be on some type of bullshit. It's like the entertainment business is like a big ass high school, and it's low key like the street corner too. It's like the big ass high school. People trying to get on. People want to be popular, But it's also like the street. Nigga, everybody got an angle. Everybody out here with an angle of some sort. And so you got to size people up and see what the fuck they on. But you could choose to play or not play. If you play, you got to know the rules of engagement. And that's just the game. And baby, guess what? That ain't even the music game. That's life. There's rules of engagement. There's levels to this shit. Do you want it? No? I will go do your thing. You don't gotta be involved. I like the interview where she was talking about her products, and she was talking about she started her CBD business and all. I was like, all right, entrepreneurship. Bitch, you better get on down. How about we talk more about that? Tell us all where we can support you. When they was asking her about that in that interview, she was like way too shy to talk about it. She kept passing the mic over to her husband. And it's like, no. You're raping our attention, basically. You forcing us to listen to you. Forcing us to hear you out and get your point out. And we listening. And all you trying to give us is the negative shit, the bullshit. And it's really because you mad. But you're trying to, like I said, insult our intelligence, trying to make it sound like some other shit. And it's like, no, bitch. But people that are in the know really know that you mad. That's really what this is sounding like. Because, nigga, if we want to keep it all, and just, Mary's acting like she didn't have, bitch, listen, I watched every interview and I ain't hear you say one time about the times you fuck bitches and niggas with a goddamn dildo. Where that video at? Where that video at when you putting on strap-ons fucking niggas? Where is it? I waited. I searched the internet. I didn't find it. Not one fucking video. And Jaguar, don't you fucking play with me. Where is it? So why are you trying to throw everybody else under the bus? For what? What are you doing? How old are we? Sit up here and talk about this video. Now, I listened to the whole thing. Did you know that Christopher Williams was begging Puff for a deal? And bitch wasn't even there, but she kept talking about it like she was there. And then come find out when you really watch the video, you hear it. It's from a secondary source who was fucking her. Girl, bye. Who the fuck is 12 listening to you tell us this bullshit? I'll be 40 in 2 years. Cut it out, bitch. We are adults. And she walked in and she saw it on and it disturbed her. Oh my God, it disturbed her. And they kept going. She thought that they were going to stop. And it's like, first of all, once again, let me just be clear. Let me be clear. Nobody's above reproach. All right. Motherfuckers be out here doing all kind of bullshit. I ain't gonna listen. I am not going to refute that. They do. But so what? What the fuck how did that change your life knowing that somebody got head in their fucking office? What did it do for you? Like, how did that really, really, really benefit you? Well, it was him and Christopher Williams. Okay, so two men had fellatio in the office. And first of all, what kind of America are we living in when you can't get head in your office? I was like, I don't need to hear this. I'm an asshole. I'm like, but really, what kind of country are we really living in? How many millions do you really got to make before you can get head in your office without having to ask motherfuckers if it's okay? That's bullshit, bitch. I'm not going to ride with you on this. Well, he was trying to assert his power. Okay, bitch, you said Christopher Williams, correct? So when was this? This had to be before 1996. You said Christopher Williams, bitch. This got to be New Jack City was what, 92? Bitch, this got to be 94, 95. Puff wasn't 30 until 1999. So you trying to tell me about what some 23, 24-year-old millionaire was doing in his fucking office? What the fuck do people do at 20, 24, 26? What are you talking about, yo? I don't give a fuck what somebody was doing at 24, 26 in their fucking office. Once again, if you can't get head in your motherfucking office, where the fuck what kind of America is this? Well, they should have locked the door. Bitch, you should have knocked. And now you gotta wait till I'm finished. I'll talk to you at the water cooler, bitch. Mind your business. Like, what the fuck? But I'm listening. And she had to come and stay with me. Oh, really? She had to come stay with you. You had to comfort her. She went all the way to Philly to come stay with you. Because she was just distraught by seeing two grown-ass motherfuckers have fellatio. But porn is $1 billion industry. You ain't never distraught peeping your naked eyes on they bullshit when you browse on a channel. You ain't in the room fucking with them, but you watching like, oh, they getting it in. Nigga, maybe they thought you was turned on by the shit. Now, I'm not saying this shit is appropriate. I'm not saying this shit is appropriate. But I am saying this shit ain't no goddamn disaster. And I am saying, so the fuck what? My life didn't change, bitch. You didn't do or share anything with me about that shit that, number one, I gave a fuck about, or number two, that did anything for me. So you're saying you're giving us this information, you letting us know because we need to know. Bitch, I didn't need to know that. I didn't give a fuck. And if Puff ain't talking about it, and Chris ain't talking about it, and they don't confirm it, it's alleged anyway, regardless of how many people know the open secret. Bitch, who gives a fuck? Get some hobbies, bitch. Better yet, give me some motherfucking memories, bitch. Everybody that you talk about gave me memories. And dude, when she was talking about Jill Scott, I heard the whole thing. Instantly, I knew it was over a nigga. I knew it. I heard Jill got that monkey. I don't know for sure, but that's what the streets be talking. Jill got that monkey, apparently. That's what we heard. And the minute she said that, I was like, I bet they fucked the same guy. Sure enough, that's what it was. And I'm like, and she's like, and the bitch is a thief. I heard she was doing me and da-da-da-da-da and woo. Now, I can't confirm or deny that. I have never really seen Jaguar get off on her solo shit. Me personally, I haven't seen it. People in Philly, they know, they seen it. They could confirm or deny it. I've never seen it. But what I do know, bitch, you could be mad at Jill, but you still ain't fucking with la 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 la. I ain't taking enough breath. That was bullshit. Bitch, you ain't fucking. He loves me. It's special, bitch. That when we got that first good morning beautiful text for the nigga we really like, what? We couldn't wait to turn on some. He loves me. It's special. We got memories, bitch. What's the other the minute like niggas give us the good morning text? Oh yeah, she was all talking about some I hope their streams do well. Yeah, they're great. I hope their streams do well. Bitch, their streams broke verses. What is you saying right now? It was the Erica and Jill battle that really took verses to the next level. The first one. Because they was doing it and they was getting down. That was the one where Michelle Obama stopped through and the rest of hip hop was like, yo, this is kind of we want to see this. We like both of them. Now, your personal relationship is your personal relationship with them. But bitch, we don't give a fuck. We don't know them like that. We don't have to be friends with them. We just want them to put out music. Okay? We're not looking to these motherfuckers to solve our lives and save shit. No, they don't have that much responsibility to us. We just want that hot shit from them, and they're giving it to us. You, on the other hand, are leaving us stranded, and I'm disappointed. Jaguar, you're better than this. You're better than this. You're better than this. I want to see you be better than this. I want to see you use that blessing you got and bless us with some hot shit. Bless us with some hot shit, and then I can care. I can't care. I can't support none of this shit you want. I watched all the videos. The pocket watching shit was the second thing I really had a problem with. Because if your issue with them is really bona fide, why are you watching their pockets? I hate that shit. That's a move of a hater, y'all. Like, I hate when people do it to me. I definitely don't like to see people do it to somebody else. Because why you in their pockets? Why you care? You sitting up here talking about Mary said she made it. So what? It's not your money. Unless you wanted it to be. So then to go back to what I said last week. I think you fucked or you tried to fuck and it didn't go good. And that really put an extra fuel. Fuck that bitch. That bitch thinks she all that. Nigga, I'm not new. I didn't get to this age not observing some shit. I've observed life. I think she puffed Puff too. Between me and you around, I think she fucked Puff too. She's too mad. She's too mad. She's doing too much. Then she had that whole video where she was watching that like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous type shit where they was doing all of it. Yeah, that's a whole Biggie catalog right there. Yeah, and that's because he had Angela Satan. Da 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 da. Look at him. Look at Biggie catalog. She giving out addresses and shit. That house, bitch, slow down. Whoa, that house over on so and so Boulevard. Bitch, wait a minute. Oh, you was over there, huh? How much fun did you have over there? Did you sign non-disclosures? Apparently back then, but they've expired or something. Okay, bitch. All right. I see you, Jag. Like, what is we talking about? Why you pocket watching? 788 million. Let me say something real quick, G. I got you. I don't know their deals. I don't know their business. I don't know these motherfuckers. They may meet me in real life and decide they don't like me. Okay? I don't have no skin in this game. I'm a real motherfucking music fan and a real hip hop fan. And I'm a bullshit detector. I know bullshit when I hear it. Now, it is no stretch of the imagination, right? That one of the reasons why Master P was Master P, and get this, Master P blew the fuck up in 96. Puff and them been getting down since like 88, 89, intern at Uptown, yada, 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 all that shit. And then came up the ranks, got deals. You don't know what them deals was looking like. They was cool or whatever. They brought bread in or whatever. But as you grow, your expenses grow. As you grow, your expenses grow. Okay? And Puff and Russell got the fuck out of music real fast. They stayed in music, but they got the fuck out real fast. Oh yeah, get this fat farm, Sean John. Nigga, we need other income streams. These motherfuckers, these checks ain't like, I was watching some on Drink Champs earlier about how one of these cats who was like an A&R for Violator was like he had to start investing in Jersey Mike's because as seasoned as he is in the business, as good as he is at his job, and how much money he make, I can't keep letting the shit my daughter's private school tuition is $40,000. I can't let this shit be relying on whether artists want to act right or these niggas getting in fights. I need to make sure I got money all over the place, spread out, so I can keep making my money. Okay? And Puff and Russell was the first ones to get out there and be like, no, bitch, Fat Farm, Sean John, da 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 da. And then Puff kept it going. Yeah, but get all of this. And then, okay, and now we got Ciroc. Bitch, do you know how much money is in alcohol sales? You don't? Let me educate you on something. Fuck the music business. John Paul DeJoria. Okay, fuck all these motherfuckers we talking about. Fuck the music business for 5 seconds. John Paul DeJoria, okay, created Paul Mitchell, okay, a fucking shampoo and conditioner line with $700. He was homeless, living in his car. $700, okay? Billionaire for motherfucking shampoo and conditioner. Why? Because products sell. People will use them over and over and over again. And you ain't got to pay a bunch of studio time. You ain't got to keep being hot, yada, yada, yada. Okay? Made the billion, became a billionaire. Guess what his next investment was? Patron. Bitch, Patron is Patron. And Patron is making money, made him more billions. Why? Because motherfuckers drink alcohol. You a fucking fool if you think Ciroc money. What? Alcohol? I even got a liquor drop shipping business because the world has changed. Alcohol makes money, yo. And that's just one. And yeah, he's still doing it. Yeah, he got the Biggie catalog. We got that. We know that. But you acting like all that. Even Jay-Z came out swinging. Okay, I'm going to run this and I'm going to really run these bars and shit. I'm not lazy on the mic. But yeah, Belvedere, we need Belvedere. Come here. We need some shit. Ace of Spades, which like that nigga was coming through endorsements. I got to get this other shit going because this music shit cool. Yeah. I got you. I'm raping Def Jam till I'm the 100 million man. Jay said that. Yeah, I got you. But that money is cool. But that money ain't. That money, it's cool. But for the goals that I have, the ambition that I have, the person that I want to be, I need more than even that little funky ass 100 million that I'm trying to get that I got to go through all these obstacles to get. So you know what? I'm gonna buy me a Basquiat because art, it pay money. Jay makes no secret. He be up. Man, you niggas can't even fuck with the art game. I got on my wall. I got Warhols. I got Basquiats. Bitch, that's income. And that's the type of shit you do, the type of things you get when you're trying to invest and level up so that you can be worth 788 million or $1 billion or whatever. You see, Kanye did the Adidas. He was making money with music. He was. But then he got into personal debt. You know what made him $3 billion? His assets and the investment and his ownership in Adidas. But you got to do different things around here. So they're doing different things. And it's paying off for them. Why are you counting their pockets and mad about it? I'm like, well, bitch, where's your Adidas deal? That's why I said I like the part where she was talking about the shit, her cannabis business. Okay, do more of that. We need more of that. Motherfuckers is, I ain't never going to California, Los Angeles. Where would you go with the Angels Lost? Bitch, where they smoke the most weed so you can make this motherfucking cannabis money. What? Huh? What are you even saying? Girl, I can't listen. So that was number 2. She was pocket watching. What was the number 3 reason I wrote? That's the number 1 trait of a hater. Oh, she was the other one, my other second reason. She was guilt tripping and shaming. And that's not of God at all. Like, you want to throw this on God and see me personally too. That's what makes things hard when you're trying to be a spiritual worker. When you really, really have a heart to serve and help people. And you know that the work you're doing is for God. It's, it's already hard enough for people like us to really try to let people understand and show people that we are who we say we are, because people will just throw God in any old thing and tell you God said that, and it'd be a bunch of bullshit. And I'm just like, bitch, I can't support this. And so I think I touched on everything I had to say about that. Hold on real quick, pause. Because I was just like, girl, what are we talking about? Yeah, I'm like, dude, man, Mary J. Blige and her collabos alone, bitch. Somebody please call 911 with Wyclef. Okay. Somebody please call 911 on this bitch because she's literally lost her goddamn mind. The Mary J and Lauryn Hill. I used to love him, but now I don't. Stop playing. Stop playing. Oh yeah. What I wrote down, I was like, Mary has music for every fucking occasion as a woman. She really, really does. Mary got music when you getting a good morning, beautiful text from you could just, all that I can say, do, 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 do. You be in that mood. When you get kissed by your crush, like this motherfucker you really feeling, the first time y'all kiss, you don't want to hear shit, but all that I can say. You be like, oh, every occasion. Do you understand me? When you leave, bitch, you talking to me. I'm divorced. Do you understand? I was your lover and your secretary, working every day of the week. Fuck you, nigga. 11 years I sacrificed, bitch. Listen, so you want me to ruin my childhood, okay? My prom. You want me to ruin my college years and my divorce years over your non-existent catalog? What? Over what? What? Over your invisible hits? Bitch, are you insane? Like, what are you really saying? Oh, I was talking about Yummy Sandiford. I went to school in 43rd and Princeton, okay? Up the street at Fuller Park, 47th and Princeton. That's where Yummy Sandiford got killed execution style. It was huge because he was only like 11 years old, but like he was doing like hardcore shit with gangs. It was such a national headline that Tupac made an entire song about being a young nigga on the Me Against the World album. Okay, 1994. Okay, 1994. There was never a dry eye in the house at funerals when you played Mary J. Blige. When you look at my life and see what I see, nigga, motherfuckers was boo-hooing in 1994 at every motherfucking funeral. Not a dry eye in the room, and that's a Mary hit, bitch. So I'm saying, like, Mary got funeral songs, bitch. Motherfuckers, like, what is we talking about? Like, I need you to create more memories with us. Fuck all this, like, other shit you want. Because it ain't doing nothing for me. I don't care. And it's just really making you look like a hater. And to everybody that's like, no, she trying to expose these motherfuckers. She ain't scared. It's like, but you ain't exposed shit. What is you to? No, you're not. No, bitch, you ain't tell me shit I can't find on Google. Like, you just sound like a hater. You know, Willie, bitch, I can find all that shit on Google. Now, what's your real issue with them motherfuckers? Just say, I don't like motherfuckers that don't call me back. Like, I waited. I watched every video. What's your real issue? He's an old manipulative motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all fuck. Go the way you wanted it to go. I mean, yeah, you know what? He got that mastermind vibe. He a goddamn Scorpio. But bitch, you a Taurus, and I am not doing that with you. Both you niggas nasty. Stop it. I'm not doing that with you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I waited. I listened to every video. I ain't hear shit about you strapping on dildos. Stop playing. Where is it? I listened. So why are you trying to out other people's sexual? What is we doing? How old are we? And how much money did you make to do this shit? And if you made money, why don't we have some goddamn hits? I'm waiting. Bitch, you owe us 4 hits. You owe us hits for every video, every little interview you did. There should have been a hit with it. It should have been a package, just like them combo packages where people get tickets to concerts if they buy the album. You should have gave us a hit for every. Where the fuck are they? So you want me to nullify hot shit? shit that done got me through hard times, shit that got me lit, shit that make me dance. You want me to nullify hot shit over what, bitch? Bitch, do you know? Listen, Bahamadia, talking about Philadelphia, Bahamadia has done more for my life. I got more memories with Bahamadia than you. Okay, Collage album, that was 8th grade for me. I bought that whole motherfucking album. I was so here for Bahamadia. I love that shit. When we bumping in, the Jeep was gonna rock right. True, at a show gonna rock right. True, at a Jeep gonna rock right. When we roll with the Butters Boo, you know how we do. Nigga, I was up here 2 days ago bumping True Honey Buns, wanna have fun. Unlike a chicken said for the hit and run, yeah. To all my girls, do what you got to do, but it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. I ain't know what the fuck she was talking about in 8th grade, but I know now. Thank you, Bahamadia. And Jaguar, I need you to listen to that song because she was trying to get you game. She was giving you game right there. To all you girls, do what you got to do, but it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. Jaguar, I'm here to tell you, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And you're doing it wrong. Why? Because we ain't got no memories with you. I got more memories with Jade, the singing group, than you, bitch. Where's my memories with you? Bless us with your gift and stop being stingy, Jaguar. I don't need more gossip. There's plenty of gossip, like columns, gossip videos, gossip. I don't need more of that. But I could use some more hits, okay? Stop, bless us with your gift and stop being stingy. Bitch, Jay, don't walk away, boy. My love won't hurt you. Did more for my life than you doing background on Jay-Z's Unplugged. Okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, your time is up. Said it won't be long before you're gone. Oh, baby. That's Jade, the singing group. Bitch, nothing nice. I'm getting petty now. I'm just about to start naming random. Nothing nice did more for me than you. I got more memories with nothing nice. I'm down for whatever. Say we down for whatever. You down for whatever. Nothing nice is down for whatever. Then you, bitch, changing faces gave me more memories than you. Do you mind if I stroke you up? I don't. And now everything she said about R. Kelly being a pedophile was the goddamn truth. I'm from Chicago and we all nigga. But he gave me more memories than you, bitch. We always stepping in the name of love, knowing that nigga wasn't shit. I need some memories from you, bitch. I need them. Okay? Coolio gave me more memories than you, bitch. Gangsta, how you flipped Stevie's song, Gangsta's Paradise was the shit, bitch. And then, Mama, I'm in love with a gangster. You hear me, Mama? I'm in love with a gangster. Mama, I'm in love with a gangster. And I know he's a killer, but damn, I love that nigga. What? That's Coolio, bitch. I bought that whole album. Fantastic Boy. Come along and ride on a fantastic slide, slippity slide, doing switches on the block in the 65. Bitch, I got more memories with Coolio than you. Patra, bitch. I got more memories with Patra than you, bitch. I need more memories. I got more memories with Cut Close. I like the way you tease me. I like the way you squeeze me. I like the way you say. Nigga, Cut Close gave me more memories than you. Who can do you like me? Nobody. Who can give you what you need? Nobody. Bitch, all of them gave me more memories than you. And we got to change that. Otherwise, we won't have nothing to talk about. I don't want to hear gossip about motherfuckers that ain't my goddamn business. See, that's the problem. Singers, celebrities, movie stars, all that shit, they just doing their goddamn job, okay? They don't owe us their fucking life. Okay, it's not that deep. We live in the internet age and everybody's oversharing and doing too much any goddamn way, and that's fine. God bless if that's what y'all want to do. But I don't care about that shit. I want that shit that's gonna get me lit, that's gonna make me dance, that's gonna make me cry, that's gonna make me want to have fun, have some sex or something. Girl, I need some memories. I need to be like, girl, okay, so it was 1994, or, it was now we in 2020. It was 2024, and that song by Jaguar Wright, baby, when she hit the high note, it set the it set the captives free. I need that. I want to do that. And we can renew our relationship. If you just hit us with some hot shit. Nigga, I got more memories with Super Cat than I got with you. Dolly, My Baby was my shit. And that was the first time I ever heard Biggie Smalls. Said the dolly, 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 my baby. It said the dolly, dolly, dolly. Oh, that was my shit. Then Biggie came on. I love it when you call me Big Papa, the rhyme dropper, the chief knocker, super pat, pass the bite, boom, boom, my hair you shivering. I was like, who is this fat nigga? Listen, bitch. Super Cat gave me more memories than you. We got to change that. We got to look. I can't take you seriously. Otherwise, I cannot take you seriously. Nonchalant, bitch, gave me more memories than you. I thought I was because I had to go listen to Collage again, and I'm like 2 seconds away from downloading Spontaneity because that was like one of my favorite cuts of that explosive spontaneity. That was like one of my favorite cuts on the album. But then I thought Bahamadia also wrote 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you gonna be? Outside on the corner. You better get yourself together. But it was a chick named Nonchalant. Yeah, she did more for me than you've done. Jonelle, I really don't know what you came here for. Round and round we go. That song, bitch. Oh, that was my shit in college. Where's my memories? And that's all I'm saying. I just need more memories. I need more memories and less of this other shit you want. I can't support it. I'm not on it. It's making you look like a hater. I can't. And we supposed to be kings and queens, and we supposed to be respecting each other and loving on each other. So really, what are you doing? This is not the way. There are ways to do things. That's not the way. That's not the way, sis. And for the people in there that think they being smart, trying to compare that to what I'm doing and what's going on with me and those other people, look, I wasn't saying nothing bad about Rail. I wasn't saying nothing bad about Dion. And I don't even have anything to say about Tiffany Haddish. But people want to keep trying to put her against me or pit number one, like I care, or number two, like there's a thing. And that's not me. That's not my energy. I'm not a part of that. People can keep trying to make those comparisons if it makes them feel better, if they want. But really, there is no comparison. She's her. I'm me. It is what it is. And if y'all ever want to keep talking about it, all we got to do is have a comedy show and have her follow me. Yep, you sure do. Shut the fuck up. So that's all we got to do. And comedy is easy. That's the reason why I do it. It's not a singing group. All we got to do is just do our thing, and that's it. The crowd gives us the energy back, and it's over with. It's done. So yeah, I ain't even finna entertain that. As far as some other people, I've wished them well. So I don't have a whole Facebook group where I got to feel the need to get together with a bunch of other motherfuckers to talk about somebody. Nah. I've been going to different countries and minding my business. This is podcast number 6. I just made another podcast, and I'm turning this one into an app, and I got a blog, and I'm trying to do stuff. I'm not making ebooks and motherfuckers are snatching. I'm not snatching their products off the web. They're snatching my products off the web. Let's be clear. And even with them doing that, I'm still wishing them well. Because I believe everybody can eat. Other people's issues ain't my issue. And that's final. What else am I gonna say? I think that's everything. I think I got everything. Here, let me try to work on breath real quick. And we're gonna close it on this. I used to be able to do this. I'm old. I can't do this anymore. But more memories from you, bitch. Because you ain't fucking with the Jill Scott. La 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 la. La 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 la. No, I can't do it. No, I used to be able to do the whole thing without breathing. But that's why she's a singer and she's a professional and I'm a fucking comedian. Guys, that's the end of segment 1. Virgo Viewpoint and the Student of Happiness podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in for my silliness. Stay tuned for segment 2. It's going to be the spiritual space where we're going over the 12 laws of the universe. We're doing law 10, 11, and 12. And then I got some tarot readings for the collective, all signs. And we're going to wrap it up with Living My Life Wrong. Living My Life Wrong just finna have 1 point, and that's it. And it's probably going to be, bitch, make some memories with us before you ruin the other ones that we had with other people. They don't need to do shit else for us. They're not our family, our friends, our parents. Like, they just make music, and we just like it, and that's how this whole thing works. So I'm going to need you to make some more music and all of that, okay? All right. Tune in for segment 2, Spiritual Space. Bye, guys.